Hey Transformer fans out there, this is Srednam and this is my first real Combiner Wars video for one of my customizing projects. I thought it would be about Computron, but it will be about Betatron instead. And that's all because of this guy here, Hasbro Combiner Wars Scattershot. When I saw him for the first time I liked him immediately, but I was a little disappointed when I found out that he combined into Betatron and not into Computron. And I thought, who the hell is Betatron? So I came up with the idea to create my own Computron and I started to check which of the deluxe class figures could be arms and legs. In the beginning there were only a few available, but wave after wave was released, so I kept on getting more and better figures to choose from. Much of that is on my Facebook page computronproject@gmail.com. So I kept on improving my Computron, a video on that I will do later. But what to do with the old limbs? Put them up for sale on Marktplaats or eBay? No, I liked them too much for that, so instead I bought a new Scattershot and created my own Betatron, and I think he looks rather good, maybe even better than Hasbro version. It all started with deluxe class Firefly, which I turned into Strafe. Why Firefly and not Air Raid, you might think? Air Raid would look much better as a plane, because I had to do concessions. In robot mode they would both do, but as an arm I thought that Firefly looked much better than Air Raid, especially storing the two orange guns which are a real part of Computron's appearance. And here we have Air Raid as an arm with the double guns. I've tried several poses and positions, but I didn't like one of them, so Firefly became his left arm. I'm not going to transform any of them here in this video. There are already a lot of good video reviews available and the transformation hasn't changed. But Strafe looks like this. Next I will continue with Betatron's left leg, and first thought that comes to mind would be of course Deluxe Class Brawl. But I chose Deluxe Class Blastoff instead. Why him? Because of his nose in plane mode. It's shaped like nose cone's drill and I wanted to get the shape back in Computron's appearance. Unfortunately the other way around, but hey, I keep on saying it, I had to do concessions. Nose cone looks like this. Then for the right arm I had drag strip in mind because of the front wheels sticking out in arm mode. I wanted to swap heads, but the head I had in mind didn't fit dragstrip's ball joint, and this was the first time I found out that not all the deluxe class figures had the same size ball joints. Typical for Computron's right arm are the two wheels sticking out on his upper arm, one all black and one in black and white, as you can see on the afterburner here. This I found out could come back in deluxe class blades, painting his tail black and the rudders white. So we have a little close-up of the tails. And this is what afterburner looks like. For the right leg I hadn't decided yet which deluxe class figure I was going to use. Wheeljack seemed the best, but also Dead End or Streetwise would do. I hadn't bought them yet, and for the time being I used the deluxe class Ironhide. The earliest pictures I took of my first Computron were in this configuration, and that's why I decided Betatron has this configuration. Since then I've been changing limbs, improving them because better figures were released and none of the initial 4 figures you've seen in this video I use anymore. But let's compare him to Hasbro's version of Betatron for comparison. I think the colors of my version are not such a mashup as Hasbro's, but I think Hasbro made a link to Energon Optimus Prime with this color scheme. And you can see that Sunstreak has already been worked on. He's going to be part of one of my other Combiner projects, but I'll get to that later. This is all for now. You can check things out at my Facebook page computronproject@gmail.com. I hope you have enjoyed this video and hopefully see you at my next one. Bye!